And here we are, SaharaiMac versus relaxchill. SaharaiMac with 9 energy cubes remaining and relaxchill with 3 cubes remaining. From what it looks like, SaharaiMac is loading up with a Silver Surfer deck, right? And you can see Soulstone being put over at the left location with the kiln. There you go, putting in a Spider Ham over at the left location. Let's see what it will hit. Probably the biggest one that relaxchill has. Maybe a Thanos if he has one. Mind Zone. There you go. Magneto gets hit and gets to be a pig for today. Visiting the animal farm. Eternity Range over at the right side. So preparing for this, we can see SaharaiMac putting a Dakin over at the right side, so he doesn't get a rock over at his side of the board. But we can see 2 cards being placed. Time Stone over the left from Kiln, from relaxchill, and over at the right it's gonna be Jeff. And with that, relaxchill gets a rock on his side of the board. Now over at this next turn, this is gonna be kind of crucial for SaharaiMac, because this will set the tone as to how he will be developing. And now he would be putting an Absorbing Man over at the left side of Kiln, or on Kiln, because that's gonna be the last portion for that location, because you can't play cards after turn 4 over at Kiln. There you go. Professor X right there in the mid, as relaxchill locks down the middle location. But fret not, there are 2 Muramasa shards over at the side of SaharaiMac. He may pump up the Dakin and the Absorbing Man, but he retreats. There you go. That's gonna be game 1 with SaharaiMac versus relaxchill. Now, what happened there, guys, is we saw SaharaiMac retreat, because this would mean that relaxchill would only need to win 1 location for him to win, because he already won the middle location with the Professor X that he put down. Now, here, over at this next match, oh, Reality Stone already being put down into another kiln right there at the mid. And you can see Zabu is going to be the choice for SaharaiMac right there into the middle. Now, we usually don't use Reality Stone until it is needed. Sometimes you would have a Limbo that may be surprised and you would like to remove that Limbo for an opponent that's expecting a turn 7. But this also does well to give the surprise factor, especially if you have Watu. But Dakin is going to be placed right there at the middle. That's a nice variant that SaharaiMac already has. Probably going to be preparing for another Absorbing Man situation right there. Then over at the right side, it's going to be the Avengers Compound. That means on turn 5, all cards will be played right there on the right side. So we haven't seen SaharaiMac put out the Silver Surfer, or maybe the Brood for the multiplying location, or for multiplying on a certain location. So all of them are taking their time. It's gonna be, how do you say this? It's gonna be a rope time right here. Okay, here we go. Over at the middle location, 2 stones, or the stone, 1 soul stone has been put down, and a space stone over at the right as well. There you go, Muramasa shard. That means Absorbing Man might be put down over at the right side, but it depends on how SaharaiMac will be developing. Instead, he goes for a Forge / Spider-Man. Now, the last one he hit a while ago was a Magneto. Let's see what he will be hitting right here in this turn with that Spider Ham over at the right side. Now, this is kind of a bit surprising for our opponent, his opponent right here. Look at that, Spider-Man is going to be transferring one of the cards, and it's going to be Zabu that's going to be roped in to the left side, powering up the Raven as well. So this is a mix of move decks as well from relaxchill. There you go, Spider-Ham hitting a Thanos, making it just a 10 not a possible 20 buff from the Power Stone. There you go. Now, over at SaharaiMac's side, we can see he has a lot of options right now. He has a rogue that which can copy the Soul Stone, but he cannot play that over at the mid, so the mid is already kind of locked down as well. Gambit will probably have a chance to destroy one of the cards and discard a Muramasa Shard, which is good for the Daken. He may copy that, or he may copy that on reveal effect with the Absorbing Man over at the next turn and maybe put down a Rogue or a Shadow King. There you go, Blue Marble right there. And I've seen this time and again. Gambit is gonna hit Blue Marble. I've seen this in the tournament, but yeah, there you go. It hits Blue Marble, and that was a good hit right there. Oh my gosh, this is such a good draw as well, but he couldn't copy, couldn't duplicate that destruction effect right there with if he uses Wong first and then Absorbing Man, right? So it's gonna be a Gambit. Yep. Oh, there you go. We see Absorbing Man plus Rogue right there. SaharaiMac is now changing his mind about the locations. He just needs to destroy one card in the middle for him to win. But Stegron pumps it up towards the middle, gets a Spiral Ham, and he's gonna be winning that the middle location. Let's see if the Gambit will be hitting somewhere right on the middle. Also, this will be a loss for SaharaiMac and a win for relaxchill, bringing himself down to 4. And relaxchill still at 3. We're gonna be having another round. Wow. So we have here relaxchill and SaharaiMac. Again, this is gonna be the third match that we are broadcasting. Power Stone over at the left on Start Tower, and wow, look at that Titan, which decreases the cost of 6 cost cards by 1. Yep, putting a Zabu right there over the left, decreasing the cost of 4 cost cards by 1. Now, what's good about Zabu is that they put a cap on Zabu. Odd Base over at the right as well. Now, here's the question though. Will you be putting a Brood on Aunt Maze, or will you be putting a Brood on the Start Tower? So, here is the mechanic, right? If you put a Brood, only the Brood, the initial Brood, will have the Aunt May effect, which is +3. It doesn't have the plus effect for the other cards. There you go. And it moves towards the left, thereby leaving 2 more Broodlings over at the right side. There you go, one of the perfect cards you would want to have, which is the Silver Surfer. Now, I think Absorbing Man over at the left would be a good choice right here, but let's see how SaharaiMac is going to be playing this. Oh, but instead he puts a Daken over at the mid. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this will be the right choice for SaharaiMac. So if he puts a Daken, the Absorbing Man can only copy a Daken as well, or he's gonna be copying the Absorbing Man, right? With the Silver Surfer, right? So more power-ups from that effect as well. Gambit already right there. Now, this is gonna be kind of a gamble for SaharaiMac if he does decide to use that, but there you go. He will be using this in the correct order. Spider Ham plus a Silver Surfer is indeed the correct order, and he's hovering over it. He knows he needs to do it because in this order, on the next turn, he may use Absorbing Man and then Gambit, right? Or Absorbing Man and then Shadow King. It depends on how he would use it, or depending on what he's gonna draw, right? So this is gonna be somewhat a good setup, right? This doesn't limit your options for the next turn, and it also helps like for Gambit. It's kind of an RNG factor right there. Oh, look at that over at the left. It's gonna be Professor X locking down that location, and the Thanos has been hit By the ham, it's now a pig version, 6 cost, 10 power, but Jeff can still move around, guys. That baby shark can definitely go and move. But here, let's look at this. The draw top deck from SaharaiMac is very important. He drew out that rogue. And this is really crucial because if you draw out that rogue, that means it's gonna be locked. It's gonna copy the super scroll effect and then lock down the middle location as well. So with this effect, he will have a clutch play. He will have like a lockdown over at the mid, which is the title location, and he will also get all the ongoing powers of the opponent, right? So this is gonna be quite exciting. I don't know what's gonna be happening here. SaharaiMac is thinking hard how to do this. He's thinking, should I power up possibly with a gambit, or should I get the copy? Or the order should be done correctly. Absorbing Man into Rogue, and this is it. He is going to conclude and commit this play. Ready? Here we go. There you go. Jeff moves to the right, and Absorbing Man powers up the 3 cost cards yet again. And here we have it. Rogue locks down the location again and gets all the ongoing powers. Raven gets a plus as well. Stegron locks down, and that is it. Stegron doesn't get to move anyone, but this is a clutch play, and SaharaiMac wins this match against relaxchill. Amazing match right there. Thank you for watching. This has been one of the matches over at the Marvel Snap Philippines Community Tournament Volume 2 featuring SaharaiMac and relaxchill. Thank you for watching. This has been your caster, ExcelSor PH. Yo!